Do you ever go into a gallery or walk through an art show and one painting draws you in from a distance? What is that, and how do you make sure your art gets noticed like that? Well, I'm going to talk about 4 things you can do to make your work stand out and draw people in. Because distance viewing happens first. The small details, the texture, the fun close-ups, that actually happens second. You have to draw them in first and get their attention. So number 1 idea is paint on larger canvases. Whatever size you're comfortable in, ramp it up, be bold. I painted small for years, and though I sold lots of small paintings because they were inexpensively priced and easy to ship, I really wanted to go big, but it took me years to increase the size of my paintings. I used to paint a lot of 8x10s. And I actually remember when 11x14, like this one, was a big step up for me. I also remember when something like this 30x40 painting behind me was just out of the question. I was so intimidated to paint large like this. It seemed impossible. But now it's no big deal, and it does not seem intimidating to me at all because I started painting on bigger canvases, and you will grow into it. Now, if you sell at arts and crafts shows, it's okay to paint smaller works and sell them because you have those lower price points, but have at least one large signature piece that draws people in. If you have a booth at an art show, you better have something that stops people in their tracks, because people will walk by and scope things out before they decide if they want to stop and look or not. And if you have one big piece that they notice, they'll stop and take a look. And also, if you are in an art gallery that's full of modest small paintings, make sure you have some of the bigger stuff in the gallery. And if that gallery doesn't want bigger, bolder paintings, maybe it's not the right gallery for you. I personally don't like my art gathering dust on the walls. I want it to sell. I want it to move so I can keep painting more. The more I paint, the more ideas I have. I don't want a backlog of unsold art that hangs on a gallery wall because my work does not stand out. Number 3, paint vertically instead of flat on a tabletop. The thing that helps me paint large is painting vertically, either on the wall or on an easel, because I can step back often and see what the painting needs. I like to stay mobile. It's not only can I see what the painting needs that you cannot tell from up close, but you also get a look at what it looks like from a distance, from a typical viewing distance. Number 3, keep it bold and simple. The painting behind me works from a distance because it is bold and simple, yet it's messy up close. It's bold because I have a clear range of values, and it's simple because I just use black, white, and Payne's gray. Now, you don't have to use black and white to get a bold painting, but think about this. Try using fewer colors. Make a color theme, like a red painting, a blue painting, and that will get your art noticed. You can also paint with larger brushes, like these. Guaranteed to keep you loose and bold. If you are a detail freak, this will help you loosen up and paint bold. These brushes will do that, whereas a brush like this will not. Number 4, paint with a long stick. This is a fun one that maybe you haven't heard of. Find a long, smooth stick that's comfortable in your hand and tape it to a brush. This allows you to paint from further back. And the fun side effect is it helps keep you painting loose and slightly out of control. So if you're a detail freak trying to loosen up, try this. You can also put a canvas on the floor and paint while standing up. There's an old photo from the early 1900s of French artist Henri Matisse painting with a really long stick, longer than this one even. Now, he was confined to a wheelchair in his later years, so that might be why he was doing it. But he was also pretty experimental and may have been doing it in order to paint more loosely, as well as painting from what a viewer's distance would be. It's a good thing to try, and it might change your work in some really fun ways. So let's summarize on how to get your art noticed. Number one, paint on larger canvases. Even if you tend to paint small, or maybe your smaller works sell very well, whenever you're showing your work, have at least one featured canvas that is big to draw people in. Number two, paint vertically on a wall or easel so you can step back often. Number three, keep it bold and simple. Number four, try painting with a long stick to stay loose. If you use these ideas, your art will get noticed.